I'm the top trusted perspective confidant in the world and the ace of spade in the pocket of high and ultra high net worth multicultural leaders. I'm too familiar with the nuances and challenges that we face as minorities struggling with success and acceptance. I never asked for a seat at the table, but instead created a table where you can feel comfortable, respected, and valued in your seat. So pull up a chair and join me on this journey. Hey, what's up? My name is DJ Nixon. My story isn't about rags to riches, prestigious universities, or name dropping. It's about perspective. At just 10 years old, I started my first business. By the time I was 12, I was co-facilitating youth entrepreneurship programs. And by 13, I had 2 jobs to support an import-export venture. Throughout my journey, I've worn many hats: food critic, published writer, business consultant, and brand strategist. But most importantly, I've always been a leader. I understand what it's like to achieve financial success, yet feel the weight of the world on your shoulders, not knowing where to turn because everyone else relies on you. My passion lies in driving change for the future, finding balance by overcoming perfectionism and shattering negative stereotypes. I believe that the next generation should see countless examples that look like them so that they're never told their aspirations are too ambitious. Representation and multicultural leadership are so important to me because at home, I was taught discipline, accountability, purpose, and dedication to change. But each school I was kicked out of labeled me insubordinate. I spent the majority of my childhood on punishment, reading 30 to 60 books every month. I was taught to think everything through and to have a plan, A, B, C, all the way to Z. My punishments were actually determined by how well I was able to control my emotions under pressure, consider the best possible outcomes, and proceed accordingly. Through my journey of entrepreneurship and advising, helping others build and lead 8- and 9-figure businesses, I learned that insubordination in my childhood environment is actually called genius and thought leadership in more privileged spaces. The reality is that my environment was built for followers, constructed to feed the low-wage workforce and prisons. I was born in a low-income environment to parents who both were workaholic community leaders. In addition to heading multiple organizations, they also home therapeutic foster children, and at times, even my friends. I had to learn crisis management fairly quickly, how to deal with many people, personalities, and complex situations simultaneously. Culture has always been at the center of my life. The first friend I ever remember having was a kid from Cambodia. Growing up in Black, Latin American, and Caribbean household, my world was never black and white. It was always black and brown. How our family structures, customs, and cuisines may differ, but when we enter the business world, how inherent barriers to networks, resources, and relatable advisors become all too familiar. I'm raw. I'm abrasive. I care more about respect and principle than I care about being liked. Transformation isn't easy. It's real. And sometimes what's real feels like a smack in the face. And that's me. Everything I stand on is built around my SMACK framework: success, mindset, apogee lifestyle, culture, and knowledge. I'm imaginative and analytical, spending most of my time inspired by everything that's around me, how things work, how things can change, and how we are scattered pieces of a puzzle that when brought together, transform into a beautiful picture. I was always taught to be the change you wish to see, so pull up a chair and join me on this journey.